This fight meant so much, with so much on the table and so much on the line. I saw Erickson Lubin dig deep after dropping Fundora. Fundora came back. I mean, the size difference is incredible. But people wanted to know what, you know, Fundora had. This big giant of a man. What's up, Trigger Cheese? Yeah, it was quite interesting, man. Lubin had everything set up for him when the fight first started. Then something happened where he either broke something in his jaw or eye socket. But Erickson Lubin was not the same. Those uppercuts started to take a toll on him. Lubin from Orlando, Florida showed all the heart in the world, but his face had took a beating that he was unrecognizable from the swelling and the shots. So I felt that the stoppage was necessary, as it was an uphill battle. I felt that the referee should have stopped it and shouldn't have let the corner come in there and stop the fight. This is a Golden Boy promotion, I believe. I think it was Golden Boy with PBC. I mean, Lubin dropped him, so he went through some adversity first because Fundora is really green. Then you almost had a fight at the end of when it was all said and done. Kevin Cunningham stops the fight. And once Kevin Cunningham stopped the fight, it was actually a Lubin fan that actually throws in the ice into the ring. See, he stops it, which is the right call. I mean, Erickson Lubin, his jaw is broken. You know, he's swelling is tremendous, the damage. Live to fight another day. You're not going to win this fight. You fought a great fight to come back and have another fight. But I'm with Kevin Cunningham on this. I want to see you live and fight another day. Yeah, he had the early rounds in the bank. But as you can see, this fight it took a turn to where he wasn't gonna win this fight going forward. He would have to land a magic punch to dig him up out the ground. And a Lubin fan gets mad and throws ice at Kevin Cunningham for stopping the fight. And that's when this thing was about to go up. So Kevin Cunningham, he from St. Louis, he about to go right back out there and let him know what's going on. And that takes all the attention away from Lubin. who really need the attention right now. So that was unfortunate that something like that happened in the ring, but that's just horrible. Then Fundora, who had put on a great performance, somebody want to mar that fight for him as he did his job after tasting some adversity for the first time in his career, getting dropped. Well, he stands about 6'9", and fighting at a weight that people can't believe he can make. But he's green. He makes a lot of mistakes, but he knows how to smother his opponents to where they can't get off on him. But you fight some guys who are more poised in that ring. They know how to get to you. They see what Lubin did to you and said, oh, okay, I ain't going to get hit with what Lubin got hit with, but I'm going to hit you the same way Lubin hit you. Big tree going to fall hard. Oh, it's coming. It's going to be a shot he don't see. Now, Lubin can't see what he looks like, but he's saying he's cool. I'm cool. Like, I can keep fighting. No, you can't, son. No, you can't. If I'm looking at this, I'm thinking I got to stop this fight too. So I ain't blaming Kevin Cunningham. I don't care what the scorecards say. I got to stop this fight. There's plenty of people right now that won the fight, but lost in the long run. So I'd rather him take this L Yep. Take that L and say, hey, come back and live to fight another day. Then it can take more punishment sending him out there for another round. I'm not sending you back out there, brother. I done seen all you finna do tonight. I don't need to see you. You already showed me you got hard. You showed me you built for this. But you obviously got something wrong. Your jaw broke, nose broke. Your jaw, some got broke. And it's affecting your face and all other things. Your eyes are puffing up. We need you to get medical attention right now. Because I've seen a lot of fighters fight it out, and then they end up losing the fight anyway. And then taking all that punishment, it got worse for them. And they were never the same fighters. They showed you from the other angle so you could see. He told him it's over. The ref calls it. Kevin Cunningham said, nope, that's it. Because this guy with the blue Erickson shirt on is going to throw the ice. He's making a move now to do it. As soon as he see Cunningham get up, he grabbed a cup of ice. He see Cunningham coming in the ring, he's gonna sling it right now. Swoof. There you go. Now that's just tragic. You hit the referee, you hit the trainer, throwing it in the ring. Right, that could be an orbital bone fracture. That could be a jawline fracture. That could be something that needs to be surgically repaired. And him taking all of those extra shots can do more further damage that he don't need. Well, he got caught early looking. After he scored the knockdown, Lubin's problem is he stands too flat-footed. He stood right in front of him for a long period of time. And if you stand in front of somebody for a long period of time, you'll get caught. That's a tough fight. That is a tough fight, even for, because I don't know, boxing skill-wise, yeah. But if Fundora catch him, with a shot, that could end the night. But I would take Tony anyway, boxing IQ alone. Lubin is standing there. He takes a jab, just standing there because he's just looking. This would turn the fight around. He took a jab that he shouldn't have took. Then he goes into the high guard. It's like, why are you standing that close without letting your hands go? You're letting this guy just stand there and pick what he wants to do. Get out of there, reposition. But he don't. He wanted to get close, come out of the high guard, and try to swing. Now you blinded yourself to his movement. You're not even looking at him. You didn't see what he was doing. What he was doing was, I'm going to swing under and go under the guard and throw an uppercut. Boom. So when you getting ready to throw your punch, you get clipped right on the chin. And that was the beginning of the end. That was the beginning of the end. Now, that was in the second round. And I said, damn. Lubin took this shot, and I said, that's the beginning of the end. Because you got caught with something you shouldn't. But Lubin showed you what a fighter truly is. Not only did he come back, he showed you the grit in coming back. No, he boxed his ass off and got with it. And he was going through the firefight and just said, F it, we finna fight. And from this point on, the fight took a whole new turn. He was winning. And then in the round 7, he caught the giant. The giant is hurt. Lubin was bringing it. He was remembering all that stuff. You hurt me, chump. Now you got to pray. He put all his love, all the anger, everything into every shot. Boom. He put everything in it, rocked him. Then he coming for the 6'7" giant. Coming with everything he got. He was putting it on him. I mean, he was knocking the spit out of him. Boom. Spit flying in the air. Boom. Spit flying in the air. Lubin was putting it on him. Putting it on the giant. The giant is stumbling. As soon as the giant started raising up, Lubin was right there, said, okay, I see you. Boom! Hit him again. The giant is hurt. The giant is wobbling. The giant is standing straight up with his chin in the air. And here come the little man. Boom! Oh, caught him again on the chin. His chin is still in the air. Boom! Getting caught again. Boom! The 5'9" man chopped down the giant. And you see this man, you see the face. He chopped down the giant. That's for everybody who said he didn't have a heart. He couldn't do it. He dropped the giant. But it was getting too brutal. It was getting too brutal. Lubin showed us heart. He showed us he was here to fight. But the scorecards was probably close. But he was not going to win that fight. He wasn't going to win. And Sean is calling me while I'm live. So I'm going to call Sean back in a minute. Now, the unofficial scorecards had it. Lubin, this is Farhood. He had Lubin winning by 1 round. Lubin had won round 6 and 7. I pretty much agree with this scorecard. A lot of the rounds were kind of close because Lubin was winning the first 4 rounds of the fight. Like, believe me, if it wasn't for the second round knockdown, Fundora was getting whooped. Fundora got the second round knockdown. He was taking shots, but Lubin was outboxing. He really did just win 2 rounds. But after round 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 wasn't going to be brutal. It was going to be brutal for Lubin. He would have needed another miracle shot. I'm all about them stopping it. I hate to see it because Lubin a better fighter. But it looked like he got an orbital bone fracture or some type of jaw fracture. That's unfortunate. But that's why it's called boxing, man. Well, that's the way I see it. Now, for me, I'm going to call Sean back and go over this. I mean, he was just coming to bring the fight, and that's what he did. He brought it. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Want to talk boxing, but before I leave, there any more boxing questions you might have? No, Fundora will get stopped fighting against Charlo. Triple Cheese, he looked just like his normal self, just power, power, power. The body shots was folding him up. He fought a guy that didn't really have any pop. Mayota could hit, but he's only a 6-7 round fighter. He's not made to go into the trenches of war to the late rounds, the 9, 10s, 11, and 12s. He don't know how to pace himself for that. He didn't know how to keep Triple G at bay. That's why he was chosen. But he was fighting fire with fire. But Triple G, he's 40. He can't take body shots like he used to. And if he was in there with and this is somebody who's not a body puncher. He hurt Triple G about 3-4 times with body shot. That's exactly what I called him, Triple Cheese. Triple Cheese was an Olympic fighter. Most of those guys start late in their careers. He was already old when he started. Then people started to notice Costa Zoo's son. Time will tell. But if he's being trained by his father, then he's taking it very seriously. I mean, if Charlo's ever gonna fight Triple G, he should do it now. I mean, get some respect. You already don't have any. Might as well get a little bit of respect, right? Mm. Oh, the first fight. The first fight was a complete ripoff. Salgado won that fight. Perella got robbed. I mean, Salgado lost that fight. Perella won it. They called it a split draw, which is some more PBC bullshit. Perella won that fight. Well, of course, Tony Harrison was going to outbox him. He was going to win unanimous decision, easy. Mm-hmm. Triple G, Laura, that's hard to say. Because Laura, I don't think, can keep Triple G off of him. Well, it's the way fighters now get paid. Fighters get paid now by having all these, what you would call, belts. So and so got a belt. This guy got a belt. It's a belt around my waist. But what does it mean, though? So let me call Sean back. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for tuning in and listening. We'll talk more because next week is Ugas and Spence. So it's going down.